Mark Zuckerberg stole another idea for a website this week, launching his Twitter competitor called Threads. You may recall that back in college when he was at Harvard, he stole Facebook from the Winklevoss twins, who approached him with the idea and paid him to build it, and then he claimed it as if it was their own. They sued him and were awarded something like $65 million. And so this week he launched Threads, which, as this meme illustrates, it's exactly like Twitter, but with way more censorship.
All right, hey everyone, big news today. We are launching Threads, an open and friendly public space for conversations. It takes the best parts of the Instagram experience and creates a whole new app around text, ideas, and sharing what's on your mind. You just sign up with your Instagram account, you have your followers already there, and you can just get into it and get started. And it is available on the App Store now.
It's going to be fun, he says, because ever since Elon Musk took over Twitter, as you know, he loosened the rules and allows people to post things that hurt other people's feelings. So come on over to Threads, where they'll censor that kind of material. You know, I don't believe in the reptilians, but every time I see Mark Zuckerberg speak, I really start to wonder. And if Bill Gates endorses something, you know that it's awful. And this is the kind of cringe that you'll find over there. This is his first tweet. His first thread. His first post. Technically, a thread is actually something from Twitter, something else that Zuckerberg stole. When somebody posts a series of tweets, that's called a thread. So this is his first post over there saying, I'm excited to jump into Threads. It's basically a bunch of celebrities stroking each other, like Paris Hilton telling Mark Zuckerberg how hot the platform is, and Hot Pockets telling Paris Hilton that they're big fans of hers, and she likes Hot Pockets, and she also likes strawberry waffles too. Of course, all of these celebrities and self-proclaimed journalists are extremely thrilled. They have found their refuge away from the mean tweets on Twitter. So, of course, Brian Stelter is over there.
Who should I interview next on Vanity Fair's Inside the Hive podcast?
Comedian David Spade mocked all of the celebrities and journalists who've been saying that Twitter is dead for the last year, saying, Twitter is dead. Let's copy it. But if you're a moron and you decide to use the platform and you want to follow Donald Trump Jr. to complain about the things that he's posting, then you would be given this warning that this account has repeatedly posted false information that was reviewed by independent fact checkers or went against our community guidelines. So since Threads is being marketed as a feature on Instagram, even though technically it's a completely separate app, if an Instagram account has penalties on it from posting wrong think after getting flagged by the all-knowing fact checkers like Donald Trump Jr.'s, then it automatically issues those penalties to someone's Thread account as well. And people have been posting screenshots or alleged screenshots of posts that they say have been censored, taken down on day one for supposedly violating the community guidelines. And the reason I say alleged posts, alleged screenshots, is because some of them may actually be parodies. They may be memes. Some of them I'm sure are real. But the fact that you can't tell the difference between whether or not Instagram, Threads, Zuckerberg actually censored these posts or whether or not it's a joke shows that society has gone off the cliffs. Because this one, I wouldn't be surprised if they really did censor someone saying that gender non-binary isn't real, because that's hateful. Like I said, it's impossible to tell. Did they actually censor this post about Hunter Biden's candy being found in the White House just to kind of prove a point about how the Hunter Biden laptop story was censored? Or did they actually censor it? It could be either one. One thing that's not a joke, however, is that Mark Zuckerberg will violate every user's privacy in every way that he possibly can. Like this warning from the iPhone, which shows that the data that will be linked to you includes health and fitness information, financial info, contact info, user content, browser history, usage data, diagnostic, purchases, location, contacts, search history, other identifiers, sensitive info, and other data. All data. Former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey commented, "We wanted flying cars. Instead, we got 7 Twitter clones, one of which came from him. As you may recall, he launched his own Twitter clone called Blue Sky, which is an utter failure." And remember when all the self-proclaimed journalists quit Twitter, or claimed that they were quitting Twitter, to join Mastodon, a pathetic joke of a platform? The New York Times, "What is Mastodon and why are people leaving Twitter for it?" well, it's a joke. And Threads got a purported 70 million users who signed up within the first few days. So, of course, the liberal media is celebrating this as the demise of Twitter, but almost every one of those are people who just wanted to make sure that their username wouldn't get taken by somebody else. And while even conservatives may be tweeting on Threads, soon the novelty is going to wear off, I'm sure, by Monday. And nobody is going to care. No conservatives are going to care about Threads. It's just going to be a safe space for liberal lunatics and celebrity scum. The celebrities and the self-proclaimed journalists who said that they were quitting Twitter once Elon took it over are the same as the celebrities who claimed that they were going to move to Canada in 2016 if Donald Trump won the election. They're not leaving Twitter. They need Twitter. They will come back to Twitter every day to see what conservatives are saying and then go over to Threads and complain about it. But they're going to do their best to try to censor even more than Instagram and Facebook already does. Here's the Instagram CEO saying the goal isn't to replace Twitter. The goal is to create a public square for communities on Instagram that never really embraced Twitter, and for communities on Twitter and other platforms that are interested in a less angry place for conversation, but not all of Twitter. Of course, not all of Twitter, because they don't want us there, which, I mean, maybe means we should go there and troll them until we all get banned. He goes out to say politics and hard news is inevitably going to show up on Threads. Well, what a surprise. People are going to be talking about politics and news on social media. They have on Instagram as well, to some extent, but we're not going to do anything to encourage those verticals, meaning they're going to massively suppress anything about news and politics and then just boost a bunch of celebrity scum. It's going to be a total train wreck, though, because, like I said, they already censor and fact-check memes on Instagram and Facebook. These are just a couple memes that Facebook has fact-checked of mine when I posted. I didn't make these memes, but they got fact-checked when I posted them. Man, I haven't seen gas prices this high since the last Democrat was in office. They literally fact-checked it, said that's false. It's not Biden's fault. It's just a supply issue. This one is from a while ago where it says, in case you forgot, 2 years ago today, we were experiencing the greatest economy in the history of the world, obviously referring to the Trump administration, and they literally fact-checked that. Remember when they first rolled out the bogus fact-checking on Facebook years ago? They said it was to protect people from harmful misinformation, from like dangerous medical misinformation, and to protect civic integrity, to prevent people from spreading fake news about elections and where to vote and things like that. And now they're literally, well, now for years, they've been fact-checking, censoring, suppressing hilarious memes. Oh, and I almost forgot, Elon Musk is threatening to sue Mark Zuckerberg for, well, doing what Mark Zuckerberg does with all of his apps, stealing the ideas from others. Aside from trolling a little bit a few days ago when the app first launched, I probably will not be using it. I do use Locals, however, which is owned by Rumble, and it's like a private Facebook page. It's a members-only account where you can access all of my hot takes and the video clips that I post that are a little bit too sensitive, let's say, for the big tech platforms. So click the link in the description below and check that out. And you can still save 20% off of any of my shirts this weekend from markdice.com by using the promo code SummerVibes20 at the checkout. So order your Conspiracy Theorists Were Right shirt, your Wanted for President shirt, or any of my awesome designs. All available, a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below. Enter the promo code SummerVibes20 at the checkout to save 20% off this weekend, and check them out.